Alberta. I live there with my spouse, my new fiance, and my two kitties. I'm an administrative support at the Glenrose Hospital here in Edmonton, so I spend a lot of my time sitting all day. um, yeah, I was just somebody that was developing a lot of unhealthy eating habits, I guess, in the last few months. With COVID, I think everybody has kind of experienced some highs and lows through that, and I could see
Sure.
myself really dipping low in some areas. I was eating out just way too often, either really overeating or under eating a lot of times, and eating because of boredom a lot of the time too. So not really recognizing when I was actually hungry, just eating for the sake of eating for something to do. I found myself really easily stressed, easily set off by little things, not really focused or on a daily basis, and had no like really like daily routine set in place, not good healthy habits. I was experiencing a lot of digestion issues, a lot of bloating, not pretty, but a lot of bathroom issues. And depending on like how my day went, it would kind of reflect on how my evening would went. So
Mhm.
I had a bad day at work, then it would just kind of ripple effect into the evening and make bad choices throughout the evening. So
Yeah.
instead of making dinner or something, I would just go and get takeout. Or if I had a stressful day at work, like I would just come home and be lazy in the evening, like just kind of write off the rest of the day.
Yeah,
Um,
and this takes
so
me into the next question. So why did you initially reach out to me for help? What did you need help with at this time?
So I like really wanted more of a routine like to my day. I wanted somebody to hold me a little bit of accountable because I wasn't being able to do that myself. Just like to be able to kickstart some of those like really good healthy habits again. Recognize like some things in myself that I needed to change or give me a little bit of a push and some hardcore like come on you can do it sort of deal.
Mhm.
And I really overall wanted to have some better digestion. That wasn't something that I really ever dealt with before, and it was really starting to affect me like day to day.
Yeah.
I was just like miserable and uncomfortable and not happy. So yeah, and then overall just feeling like less stressed day to day and being more mindful of how I could, I guess, change that.
Yeah, so we're going to get into your results, but during coaching with me, what has your experience been like working with me through coaching? If you want to elaborate on that, what results, lessons, or positive changes have you had throughout this coaching experience?
Yeah, so the experience was really great. I felt like I got a really customized program for me, not so like cookie cutter like you see a lot of other people kind of get, or like when you do reach out, a lot of the
You've
program
done
doesn't
things in the
really
past, right?
yeah, so or even just like following other people and trying to kind of copy what they were doing, like that doesn't always work for you per se.
Mhm.
I noticed like a lot of questions were asked and a lot of insight was taken into what my daily routine looked like and how it could kind of like custom to me. So that I felt was really reassuring to know that you actually took the time to ask a lot of good questions and provide me a program that was going to work for me and not feel like a chore, more or less,
Right.
something that I was going to enjoy doing.
Mhm.
Um, I felt like I was provided a lot of really good tools. So I love the client folder. That was like something new to me, and the workout library. Because I mean, you can kind of understand some of the workouts, but to really see like somebody do them and execute them and explain what you should be feeling. And I felt like that was really, really helpful.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like having the weekly check-in questionnaires too was something new for me. And I felt like it really kept me mindful throughout the week of things that I was going to maybe write in that questionnaire at the end of the week. And
Right.
it helped me kind of stay on track too of like, what things am I noticing about myself or what things do I need to change for the next week?
Awesome. So
Yeah.
I want to reflect a little bit on because I sent you a training program, but at the same time, with all of my clients, I like to make sure that they're performing and executing to like the best of their abilities to my standards. So, what was your takeaway from our training session that we had via Zoom?
I felt like I got a lot from it. Some of the movements, like I just wasn't overly sure if I was doing them correctly or if I was doing them, like just executing them in a better form.
Mhm.
And then doing like I was very mindful of that going forward. So recognizing like what it felt like when we did over the Zoom call, and then trying to manipulate that the next time that I do the workout.
Mhm.
And I felt like it was definitely really rewarding to know that I was doing it properly.
Right.
Yeah, and then just like having the workout videos for reference when maybe you're not sure or it's something like new that you haven't done before. I found it very, very helpful.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. What did
Mhm.
you enjoy most when working with me? What was your favorite thing?
I think just like the overall like uh just new me, I guess, in a short period of time. I was really surprised at like how much I like pushed myself to try new things that I definitely wouldn't have like done before. And just like the overall confidence that I was feeling like on a weekly basis. Just having the reassurance that somebody was there, or like I could reach out to you via text or Instagram, or even just in our weekly emails. I looked forward to Saturday mornings when I would get like my weekly email back and like what was going to be changing for the upcoming week. So that was really like rewarding. And overall, I just felt like proud like during those weeks. And yeah, it was just like good to be able to get creative with lots of like my foods, and not get bored of them. Like it wasn't just, chicken and rice every day.
Yeah, you
Like
are
I
one
was,
of the most creative people that I've had on my team, to be honest. Like
oh, nice.
I send your stuff to like all my other clients. I'm like, you need to follow my other client because like you're getting bored with your meals. Check out Katie.
Yeah, like I found that like I mean, I'd want something for dinner and I'm like, well, I can't necessarily have that to be like, like if I was craving certain things. But then to be able to find like macro friendly like alternatives for it, or like just try and get creative with like a healthier alternative way of doing it.
Yeah.
And like it's a lot funner than it seems, actually, like just being
Yeah.
able to get creative with it. And I mean, like throw it together, see how it tastes, and the
Yeah.
majority of the time it turned out good. So
Yeah, and not just that, it's like it tastes good, but it also doesn't make you feel like blah, like you're having like a cheat meal. Like that's why I don't even use the word cheat. It's like you're having like you just have to make a healthy alternative. If you need help, I can create that, but like you're very well off on your own creating these healthy things. You're very well versed with macros now. So I want to say that I'm proud of you in that aspect.
thank you. Thank you.
But
Yeah, it's
sorry, go on.
no, I was just saying it's been really good to like get creative with it. It's been fun.
Yeah, and I feel like a huge thing that I'm hearing here is that the feedback and reassurance that you got through the program has really driven you to excel in your program. Is that correct? Is that accurate?
Yeah, definitely accurate. Yeah.
Amazing. So, moving forward, what tools, strategies, and knowledge has the coaching experience provided you?
Like knowing how to plan accordingly. Before I would just kind of wing what was going to be for supper that night, but
Yeah.
I definitely like make a good plan at the beginning of the week, like what my meals are going to be for the week. It keeps me on track. Making a daily routine. Something new that I started was working out in the morning, and I found that like it really sets the tone for the day. Like you were absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
I never really pictured myself working out in the morning, but doing that like completely has changed my mindset like for the rest of the day. And I find I'm a lot less stressed too, because like depending on how the day would go, like I would maybe not be able to, or make excuses as to like fitting in the workout in the evening. But like waking up bright and early, getting it done, like it just makes me want to continue to do like the rest of the goals for the day, right? So definitely that, knowing that I'm capable of doing things that I definitely didn't think that I was capable, or like could even would be willing to try
Right.
before. Um, like I went for a 7.5 kilometer run more than once now. And like that
Yeah.
was just like, yeah, I'm so blown away still by it. Like, and proud that I was able to
Good.
like accomplish that. So I would have never like considered like, oh, I could barely run a kilometer, but like just pushing myself to do it. Like I was so pleasantly surprised and shocked. And it's something that I like look forward to doing now. So that's awesome.
And progression. I
Um,
see that you're like foreseeing progression. It's not like, okay, 7K. Like you're like, okay, what's next? Whether it's with cardio or training or food, like that's the like a champion mindset. I say this to my clients is like, that's what we got to create is your mindset. And from a coach's perspective, just some feedback for you is that like from your mindset going into this program, from our first initial like discovery call, it was, I know you were very worrisome of like restriction and stress and like wanting to go at a gradual pace that suits your lifestyle. And here now, I feel that, if, correct me if I'm wrong, that we have succeeded in that goal to make this part of your lifestyle to move forward and continue these good habits, and not so stressed about it, right?
Absolutely. Like I think before I really was overthinking a lot of things of
Yeah,
how I was going to get everything done in a day. But
yeah,
I think just making a few small changes has
exactly.
really impacted it in a positive way for sure.
Yeah. We start with baby steps and then we build upon those once those habits are in place. And then the champion mindset comes in and you're constantly progressing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's chat about some wins. We discussed like your wins in regards to like running. You've never been a runner. So what are some other wins that come to the top of your mind as you're going through this progress where you're like, I'm killing it. I need to tell Jazz, or I need to tell my fiance, or like, what are some wins that have come up during your coaching experience?
Well, like the number one thing has definitely been my digestion. It's been significantly better. I started taking the green supplement that you suggested, and like I enjoy taking it every day. I look forward to it.
Right.
And like I notice the difference all around. So the digestion thing has definitely been better. I'm not feeling as bloated. I feel stronger and like leaner and more confident, like with my body for sure.
Mhm.
I never would have like probably posted like pictures or like boomerangs and stuff on Instagram of me in like a sports bra before, and like I feel confident like doing
Yeah.
that now. So
Mhm.
like that's been a huge thing for me. And then just like enjoying the daily routine and habits that I've created. Like nothing feels like a chore, where like before it definitely, oh, like now I have to work out. Like it
I
just
gotta eat
it
chicken and rice.
yeah, it comes like more natural now, and I look forward to the process, where like before it
Amazing.
felt like a chore. And then yeah, like a more positive mindset. Like I'm not as stressed. The people around me have recognized that too. Like my coworkers who I'm really close with have
Yep.
noticed a difference in me. I feel a lot more organized too. I'm not just kind of winging day by day. Like setting out a good plan at the beginning of the week makes me feel like I'm doing a lot better. And even if I like am not wanting to get up one day to do my workout and stuff, like I still do it, and I feel so much better at the end of it.
Right.
Just making those small little gains every day, like really noticing the difference with that. And then just mindful of my foods too, and like the contents within the foods.
Yeah.
I guess like tracking those macros, like it really makes you mindful of portions as well. I
Mhm.
could tell I was really overeating before, and during this whole process, I wasn't hungry at all with the like prescribed macros, and it just made me really mindful of like, okay, like this is how much a portion really should be, and like, do you really need all that extra? Like, you weren't
Mhm.
hungry, so recognizing when I was actually hungry compared to just boredom and eating like good whole foods has definitely made the difference.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge difference with digestion, which was like your number one reasoning for reaching out to me. It's like, well, let's see if you have any food intolerances. Did we nail down any food intolerances in the first couple weeks of working with one another?
Yeah, we did recognize that cheese was a little bit of an issue for me. So I've recently been able to get the Dairy Digest like supplements, and I do take those, and I notice a difference with them. So just being mindful of what my body is maybe not liking as much.
Yeah.
And just like going about it a different way, or taking a supplement or a digestive enzyme to help process that along is something that I wouldn't have considered doing before. So I'm happy that I've come across that.
Yeah, so many more tools in your toolbox to like continue your journey and to continue your progress, regardless of having like a coach one-on-one, because now you're free and on your own. And I feel that you not only hold yourself more confidently, but you're confident in moving forward, without the accountability aspect. Of course, I'm always here if and when you have more specific goals. But right now, like, let's apply your knowledge and see what you've learned and like apply so you continue your progress. I'm so proud of you as an individual, like as a coach, as a person. I'm very proud of you, and I'm excited to see what you can do on your own, because this isn't the end for Katie.
Oh, thank you, Jess.
So I want to wrap things up here. Is there anything else that you would like to share? I'm all ears. Any setbacks, wins, emotional mindset thoughts, questions, comments, feedback? What is there anything that you have for me?
I'm just really thankful that I did do the process. It was definitely worth the investment, and I feel like I got more than I thought I was going to out of it. So, like my fiance has noticed the difference in me. I noticed the difference in myself. The people around me have. I just feel a lot more confident in day to day things, and I'm just like looking forward to maintaining the habits that I've created, and yeah, setting more goals and seeing how far I can get with this. So yes, thank you.
Reminder, your mind is the limit. And once you conquer your mind, you can achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to. Okay. So,
Perfect.
last thing, any advice for newcomers who inquire about coaching with Jas? What would your advice be talking to Katie when we first started?
I would say ask questions and be like really honest, even if it isn't necessarily pretty things like digestion and bathroom issues.
Yeah.
They're important. They're important to know, and like changes can be made accordingly to help that process along. I would definitely say get creative with your food and like your recipes. Think outside the box and try and find some good, like healthy alternatives and mix some stuff together, see how it tastes, and like you might be pleasantly surprised by it. So
Mhm.
that was something that really has stuck with me, and I'm a lot more mindful of what I can get creative with. And when I go to the grocery store, like I'm always looking for new, exciting, like
New
healthy
find.
alternatives. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
best part about grocery shopping now. So that's definitely some key advice. And then to try new things. I definitely, like I said, didn't think that I was going to be able to run like at all, and was super pleasantly surprised. And it's something that I enjoy doing. So yeah, try new things and to push yourself because like you're capable of a lot more than you might think.
Yes, and apply like what I'm getting is also like apply the knowledge that you're learning through this so that you can get through that coaching experience and be okay and confident when you're ready to be on your own. Because the more application, the more ready you are because you're applying and you have that knowledge in your toolbox to be like, okay, like I understand, I get this. So thank you for sharing all that you did with me. Again, this is the last thing I promise. Anything else before I let you go for your day?
I don't think so. Like again, just thank you so much. And to like clients, it's definitely worth the investment because I felt like I got so much from it. So thank you again.
Of course. And personally, I just want to let you know that I'm always here as your coach, as your friend, whatever it may be. All my clients end up turning out to be my friends. We're going to stay in contact with our recipes and whatnot. I'm sure
Yes.
we are. So reach out whenever you need to. I'm always going to be here. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jazz.
Thank you so much for your testimonial interview. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks again.
Thank you. Bye, Katie.
Bye bye.